Going to St. Louis, Missouri. Via First Alert 4, no gun, no threat, body cam video of 17-year-old shot by police lead to renewed questions. Body camera video released Monday by the attorney for the family of Emeshyon Wilkins shows the lead up and the aftermath of June 18th, 2024. The video, released by attorney Al Watkins, comes after what he calls a year-long fight to get the video for his client. He believes it shows police misconduct. He should still be here. And Cheyenne Wilkins, the mother of Cheyenne Wilkins, the mother of Emeshyon. Cheyenne Wilkins, Emeshyon's mother, says she still has not heard a full explanation of what happened, and the body camera shows clues. Police say they were investigating a vehicle theft, and eventually, during a chase, Wilkins and another suspect ran from the car. That's where the video picks up, showing an officer running towards Wilkins through a field as he yields his gun. He orders Wilkins to get on the ground and drops his gun, and then fires his own.
No, he orders Wilkins to get on the ground and drop his gun.
He orders Wilkins to get on the ground and drop his gun, and then fires his own. In total, 4 seconds pass from the time the officer makes his first command to when he shoots his gun. And when you see it, it's just like the classic cop running guy in the back, which is always one of like, you're always allowed to question, why are you shooting a guy in his back? Why are you shooting a running suspect? You're supposed to catch the suspect. You're not supposed to kill them. Is a car worth someone's life? All those like basic questions of morality, they always get tossed away in the split-second decision of the cop having to like, I had to stop the suspect, and it's never justifiable
because you don't have to. Like it becomes just an ego thing. Like, okay, they stole a car, allegedly, right? Yeah. But if they're running away from you, how is that a death sentence for them? Why must you shoot them in the back of the head because a car thief is running away from you? Makes absolutely no sense. Yeah. No one in a courtroom would decide, oh, you should be executed for running away from a police officer as a 17-year-old kid again.
It's like the literally classic stuff. And then like I was like reading like proponents against because people ask like, why don't you shoot him in the leg or shoot him in the arm? Less deadly force, maybe try for less deadly force. And cops, not just cops, but politicians like Joe Biden. Joe Biden even said this. He was like, "Why? You guys are so caught up in like movie versions of police. You guys think that cops have precision accuracy in these split-second decisions." Literally, he's like, "You guys think cops are good at shooting?" Yeah. Like when they defend the cops, they make them sound like bumbling idiots. They're like, "Oh, you believe in like John Wayne style shooting where every cop just has dead eye, quick draw," and it's like, no, we don't. You're admitting that these cops are bad at shooting. No,
yeah.
Like, and also,
he said, well, obviously they're going to shoot the kid running away. Yeah. But you can't expect them to be accurate when they do so.
And when they shoot him, they do have to unload 50 bullets into the body. That's just it. That's what it is. It's like they make the cops sound stupid themselves. But I'm going to continue with the story. The video does not show Wilkins at the time of the shooting, and it's unclear if he turned around or pointed anything. Clearly demonstrates no gun, no threat, no further movement, said Watkins. Attorney for the family, Al Watkins, believes officers shouldn't have been chasing Wilkins at all and says they broke protocol multiple times. After the shooting, city police claimed Wilkins turned around and pointed a gun at the officer, and 2 days later posted a gun to Facebook saying it was recovered on the scene of Wilkins' shooting. If you watch the body cam footage, he does not turn around. He's literally just running. He's like literally just running. Never turns around, never points anything. This is like a lie. But Watkins says the gun was disassembled when he was killed. Exactly. The lawyer says the gun that they pick up was disassembled. So how you going to point something that's not even, it's still in its fucking Lego pieces. Wasn't in his right hand, wasn't in his left hand. It was not dischargeable. And in fact, all the parts were not in one spot, said Watkins. SLMPD now tells First Alert 4 that the department got wrong information from a third party that they initially told the public, and that the officer's statements are consistent with the findings of the investigations. But they do not say what the incorrect information is, nor do they say what they believed happened that day in June 2024.
Yeah, makes sense. They were fighting to not release this body camera footage. Obviously, they didn't want this to come out. Now that it did come out, they're like, oh, well, if something we said is inconsistent, it's because we got it from a third party. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, yeah.
How could you ever use that in an argument?
We got to check in with our little birdie. You know, it's just like, dude. And then it's like such a contradictory. They like send out like just contradictory ass statements. We got lies from we were told wrong information by a third party. The officer, though, is everything he says is correct. And it's like, well, somebody's lying here.
What they have going for them is this stroke of luck. Like, if you watch the body cam footage, I mean, you know, the guy, they're both running. So obviously the camera is like swinging left, right, left, right. And the moment that he fires his gun, the camera in that moment, you don't see the kid. So that has allowed the police to present this narrative that actually in that split moment where you didn't see him, even though all the moments leading up he was just running, it was actually in that split moment that he did pull out a gun and point it at the cop. And because this is the local news, they're just reporting what the cops say as fact. And also have to mention that, well, it looks like the gun that they did apparently find on him was disassembled. And he was running the whole time leading up to that.
Yeah. Yeah, this kid is fucking John Wayne then if like fucking he's able to assemble a gun, point it at somebody, and then disassemble it real quick. According to the police narrative. The case is still being reviewed by the circuit attorney's office and won't comment on specifics, but they do say officer-involved shooting investigations take time. Watkins believes time is up. If it was left up to me, he would be terminated and he would be prosecuted. He wants the officer charged, and he's suing the police board of commissioners. The money end of this is ugly because as a lawyer, how do you quantify the value of life of a human being, said Watkins. Watkins said the officer has spent the last 2 years on paid desk duty with SLMPD. Watkins adds that when questioned about what happened that day, the officer invoked his Fifth Amendment rights and refused to answer questions. So, you know, those are our heroes. How do cops catch cabs? They like pass them up. Hey! Do.
Yeah.
Caught him.
Yeah. I mean, this guy shot a child in the back of the head who was running away from him.
Stealing a car, by the way, which I get a car is worth more than $500. So you're like, well, that's more than a life. It's like they
yeah. It's a black kid who's running away from him. The cop clearly has no value for this child's life and murdered a kid and has spent the last 2 years on paid desk duty, cush job, and is invoking his Fifth Amendment rights, right? The type of stuff when regular people will try to invoke in an interrogation room, they'll just beat the shit out of you and get that confession one way or the other. But this is a cop, so the Constitution is very important. And the investigation is still ongoing. We have to do a thorough, detailed job of this investigation. So just let this cop sit in our precinct and collect paychecks and just try to forget about this and move on.
Yeah. But that's the story, folks.